For someone who's maybe watching or listening to this and they're, let's say, early in their business journey, maybe they're 5 people, 10 people, whatever. I know that a concern often is like, how can I attract high quality people if I can't compete salary wise with some of these big companies or brand wise? I know you mentioned the recruiter that you had that helped you, but like, what did that actually look like? Yeah, like how did they do that?
First of all, I've always said that salary doesn't actually cut it. I've got so many examples to bring that if someone is already, like, for example, thinking of leaving, asking for a raise, you may as well give him or her that raise, but they'll be back in 6 months anyway. And by that time, you've actually wasted like more money, more resources, and it's like it's not the winning game ever. For us, it was actually wherever possible, we used to hire as many juniors as possible and then training them up. I very often ended up hiring for attitude rather than the CV itself, and you can almost like see the candidates like spark in their eyes, like, and you'll like, I kid you not to say that in the first like 10 seconds, you know whether the person is going to be the right fit or not. But this for me meant that I was actually a part of the recruitment interviews, all of them up until, well, it wasn't that long ago. So
you've done thousands of interviews. How do you do culture check?
It's all about mentality and like whether like how does the person interact with you in terms of the like the work setup. At that moment for us, it was always very important that every person was willing to go the extra mile. And like I think the answer to this like always gave it away. Like if a person started telling me like how many days can I work from home and questions like this, you already knew that it's probably someone who requires like more flexibility. We had a very like high performing, high effort environment. That like this, it definitely isn't for everyone.
So you would basically be looking for clues and cues in what they're saying and what their concerns are and stuff to determine whether or not this is the right person.
Yeah, absolutely. But then once the person had joined, I think one of the biggest areas that we did invest into was the personal development of our employees. So we ran internal management programs and personal development programs. We had all of these like crazy events. I remember we did YOLO Cup, so it was internal soccer cup on actual like Watford stadium, and later on we moved it up. And I remember the employees that actually got to be a part of the teams, and we had all of the like shirts made and so forth, and litters, and people were crying when they got to the stadium. The other very influential program that we did was YOLO Dreamers campaign. It was the first employer campaign that we ran. We asked from all of our employees what's their biggest dream. The idea behind that was basically that you can make your dreams come true as a part of your career. We ended up selecting random handful of people, and we actually fulfilled their life dreams. So what
was the craziest or like most interesting?
So there was one guy who like he's actually working in our sports betting team, but he's a brilliant photographer, and his biggest dream was to have a billboard across the Baltics with his photography displayed on it. So that was one. Another girl wanted to record and launch her own song. So we got a local celebrity to work on a song, and it was released on YOLO Gala, and like we had some other crazy ones as well, but it was really, really meaningful. And I think for me as well, so I've like YOLO the business itself, it's very much been a lifestyle for me, and as a part of it, like I've been pretty much able to like fulfill like the craziest ideas that I've ever had, or like if I'm honest, and I don't think that I was even dreaming that crazy. But yeah, like it very much resonated with me.
Wow, it's amazing. It's like the amount of effort and attention that goes towards attracting and keeping your people. That's a serious investment.
I would say that it was never like, it wasn't some sort of a strategic plan. It came very like organically and naturally. It's just like simply who we are.